only getting more packed every single day.
This shit crazy.
But honestly, this is
what our DJ Khaled say, another one.
my best month in business.
I CBA, so I'm not even talking. You want my ETA? I ain't left just yet. I'm stalling. Still gonna come through, shake that back.
So I'm in my car right now. I got a spare period. I'm gonna eat this chicken. But yeah, honestly, school is good. Spare period is really good because I get to like finish up things that like, you know, I can work on school so that once I get back home, I can really focus on my businesses and my other things. But yeah, now I'm just editing the video and it's really hot in here, so then I'll get back to school. I need to put gas in the car or else I won't go anywhere. So I need gas.
Still gonna eat me hot like Marlins. I just get paid, I'm boring. Nowadays I shoot, I'm scoring. I'm CEO. Oh boy, please stop talking.
So I just got back from school. I moved my desk around. It was like this before and now it's like this. Like for some reason, every time I change my environment or make it a bit different, I work 10 times harder. And so just doing small things like that, it just helps me lock in. So this is the new setup. I'll be able to set up the tripod over there. And so it's even gonna be better. That angle, you know, this angle was kind of awkward, but this angle is gonna be like perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up placing all the wires and then I'll basically work. I have a lot to do until around probably like dinner time. Probably eat towards 6 and then I'll go play some tennis later to just, you know, something to keep me active after a long day of work. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set up the POV and then
when you threw a stone and you broke a window pane, you were so afraid for what you done that I held your hand, little one, and I wouldn't let you
Like the way that you're moving around me. I went fully lit on the day that you found me.
So I'm done setting up my desk and I've started working. Something I've learned is that there's literally endless things I can always do, and like there's no, like I can never be bored. Like there's always something that I can improve on or that I can, you know, learn something new. There's so many things that you can always learn. And so people that say they're bored, like I don't get that, because I cannot be bored because I always have something to do. I can not enjoy what I'm doing, but I won't be bored, you know what I mean? So I think it's a good thing and it's just how it is. So I've been working on some go high level setup. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna link sub account to one of my clients, check out their funnel and build them a funnel, honestly. Yeah, so I'm gonna work on that and then I'll go play some tennis later. So that's gonna be pretty dope. So I finished wrapping up, I ate, and now I'm gonna go play tennis. So that's gonna be been working for a while, and so just freaking playing a sport is what I like to do to reset my mind. So let's get it.
You buy, wrap the
Yo, this business stuff is low-key lonely, bro. Like, I've been sitting in front of this computer since I got back from school, and I miss the gym. I miss playing tennis to work because I have so much work to do. And literally, dual monitor, this is my schedule, setting up some automations, checking out the features and everything, like emails coming in. I got sent invoices. Like, it's just crazy, bro. And it's just like, gotta stay like, you gotta have a clear mind with all of this, and it's just like, I need to go run or something, like, I don't know. But yeah, so this stuff isn't easy, but also it's like every time I move in with the chapters, right? So let's say I get really good at something, I master something. It's like an escalator where it's like a staircase, I mean, where like every step you suck, right? So like I'm really good at something, I'll master it, and then I'm moving on and I'm climbing that next step, and at that next step I'm the freaking worst at it. I don't know what I'm doing, and it's just like you gotta relearn everything every step of the way, and it's just kind of frustrating, but it is part of it, and I know it's part of it. And so me understanding that is part of it kind of like gives me an advantage of like, okay, I know this is what it's supposed to look like, I just gotta like stick through it, you know? But it is freaking hard sometimes. Like, honestly, I did not get any time to shoot some content this week. Technically, I'm 1 week behind the schedule of content that I had scheduled, that I had planned out, because I posted the last video on Sunday and I was supposed to post it on that Monday. And so like, I'm kind of a week behind and I haven't shot any content last week. But yeah, like the content is only gonna get more raw and it's only gonna get more transparent. I can't be spending too much time like with the editing and everything, because like I'm literally gonna pull in the clips, make sure everything is good, and then post it, because like I don't have time. I want to focus on my businesses. That's what's the most important part, because like honestly I'm documenting my journey, but like I'm not getting anything back from it, right? So I know it's an asset and eventually it's gonna be pretty good, but like right now I just gotta focus on what I'm building, you know? So videos are just gonna be more like unfiltered, just like freaking real POV, like some real POV. But yeah, things are like, honestly, like I am busy good. Like I'm good busy. Like I'm not complaining. Like I'm really busy. It's what I wished for a couple weeks back or months. So I am happy that I am busy, but it's just like you don't even realize your wins. And so like right now I'm at a point where I really wanted to be here a few weeks ago, right? And now I'm here, and it's just like you're always looking to have what you don't have, right? So like as humans, we're never happy where we are, and I try to be. So I know that if I feel I know that if my mind is in peace, kind of like if I have inner peace and everything, and I already feel fulfilled, I'm only gonna move faster and only gonna move smarter. But it is hard. But yeah, anyways, see you in the next freaking clip. Say hi. I just wanted to set up the camera and, you know, just say all my thoughts right now, because I've come pretty far in the last few weeks, a lot further than I thought I would. And I just wanted to touch on that because like I've learned that as you go in life or business or whatever you're trying to achieve, whether you set goals or have a vision in mind of what you should be looking like in a few weeks, months, or years from now, the steps to become the person that you want to be or the goals that you want to achieve, the process is so gradual that once you get there, you don't get the full grasp of feeling like you've achieved it, And so being grateful is super important, because finding that inner peace and being happy where you are at the moment will only let you go further, because if you're happy now, you'll be happy later. And that's something I've really been working on lately, because like, you know, as humans, we're always prone to thinking that we're gonna have a better life when this happens or that happens. And so when you detach yourself from that thought of like, when I make 10K a month, I'm gonna be happier. When I reach this goal, I'm gonna be happier. When you detach yourself from that thought, you then start like realizing how grateful you are for the things that you already have, and embracing the grind, basically, like it says on my shirt, embrace the grind. This is the hoodie that I bought of one of my clients that I signed not too long ago. And yeah, like just this, for example, a few months back, I really wanted a client, and now that I have clients, like it doesn't even feel like I've achieved much, because I've become the person to attract that, right? So I think you gotta just be grateful for everything you have, and create your own luck by showing up every single day without seeing results, without, you know, and it is hard. It is hard. Like I said earlier, like it is lonely, and it's not for everyone, but anybody can do it. It's just that it's hard to surpass the point where you just want to quit. But I think business alone has taught me so many important lessons that even with me being here, with it not bringing the best results in the world, I've already gotten so much value out of it just by the lessons that it teaches me every day, that it's just really nice to look back at what person you've become with that. And so I also want to talk about my lady. As you guys probably saw in the few clips before, I'm gonna start including her a lot more into the videos and just what I do, because she's a big part. She's a huge part of what I do, and I was never really showing that. But yeah, for those who don't know, I'm currently in a long distance relationship with my lady, and tomorrow marks the day that she left a year ago. Basically, we went from neighbors living on the same street to being 2,000 miles away from each other. And so, but I just wanted to say that she plays a huge role in everything that I do. I love her, and so yeah, I'm gonna be including her way more. But yeah, work has been really good. This week's been pretty good, and yeah, I don't know what to say else than that. So, good night. A clean room actually gives you a clear mind, because like it reflects on how organized you move in business and in your life in general.
Quoting my mom right now.
What do you have to say? All right, so it's currently Monday, September 15th, so we're halfway through the month, and honestly it's been a crazy month. First half of the month, this is genuinely like things are really good, and like I have had no time to shoot any content whatsoever, and so I'm late on my content schedule. But honestly, this is a huge step into my journey, and I'll show you guys. It's been really busy. This is basically the schedule these past few days. That was last week. This is this week. Only getting more packed every single day. But honestly, this is going to be my best month in business, and I'm not here to talk about numbers on this journey, but like this is a huge milestone, and so I want to share it because I don't want to measure my success only with money, but it is a huge thing for me, right? So, and I worked really hard for it. So this month I'm on track to making $5,000, which, you know, it's nothing crazy. Like some people like make so much more, but like this is only the start, and this is a huge milestone for me. Like I said, we're only halfway through the month, right? So this is huge, and I'll keep on pushing. I wrote this today on I'm gonna start like a journal book. I think it's good to put your mind on paper. You know, this form of journaling, like my documentation, really helps just clear out my mind and everything. Just talk to a camera, but it is way easier. It is way easier to just put your thoughts on paper. Anyways, so here it says, I got this today. I wrote, your brain does not know the difference between something that happened in real life or something that you strongly visualized, right? So basically, you got to be delusional, right? So I've been working on that, and the more delusional you are, the more you're gonna make it into reality. The bigger you dream, the bigger it's gonna happen, right? And the more you visualize it, because like I said, you don't see the difference. So if you're delusional, you're putting your mind, and the world will just freaking give you what you want, right? So that's what I'm working on, just the mindset and the delusionalness. I don't even know if that's the word, to be able to succeed and have like huge numbers, right? And so that's pretty much it. I think the most important part is honestly just believing that you can do it. And if you have like the slightest doubt or like worry that you're not gonna make it, like you won't. And so you really got to be all in on this. It is something you can work on. Like it's something that I'm working on. I've always been a person that analyzes everything and that overthinks everything, and so just trying to move with speed and just learning from your mistakes is one of the best ways to just put yourself out there and succeed. So you got to be delusional, and yeah, hopefully we keep the numbers up, we keep the work coming, and yeah, that's all I gotta say.